Welcome back to the TankSpot Odor Raid Guide. My name is Eliana, and in this video I explain the strategy used for Knock 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 on Wood, the hard mode of the Freya encounter needed to complete Glory of the Odor Raider. If you would like more information or would like to learn more about downloading this movie, click more info on the movie information box on YouTube to head directly to TankSpot. Also, be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button to the right so you will be automatically notified as we release movies. Freya's hard mode is accessed by not killing any of the 3 wooden elders positioned in her lair. Unlike the 3 Drake Sartharian fight, the elders won't join the battle in person, but they lend their respective main ability and several buffs to Freya. She and all her adds will also gain an extra 72% health. Leaving Elder Brightleaf up will increase magic damage done by Freya and all adds by 60%. Additionally, Freya will be able to cast Solar Flare. This leaves a sunbeam on the ground that deals around 8,000 damage per tick to anyone standing in it. Leaving Elder Stonebark up will increase physical damage dealt by Freya by 75%. Freya also gains the ability to cast Ground Tremor, which is a 2-second cast AoE ability that deals around 8,000 physical damage to every raid member and will interrupt any spells being cast for 8 seconds. Casters need to pay close attention to this to avoid getting caught in that 8-second lockout. Leaving Elder Iron Branch up will increase physical damage dealt by all adds by 50%. Freya also gains the ability to cast Iron Roots, which encase a raid member in roots, rendering them unable to move and dealing periodic damage until broken free. Since 3.2, roots can also be broken with abilities such as Hand of Freedom, Root Shapeshift, and the like. The fight itself remains unchanged. There will still be 6 add phases, 2 of each type, before you can move on to killing Freya herself. We bring 1 tank and 2 healers, but for added security you can add in another tank or healer depending on where you have a weakness. Having 2 AoE taunts available makes this fight a lot easier. When you engage Freya, she'll summon her first set of adds. The first type of adds I'll talk about are Stormlasher, Ancient, Water Spirit, and Snaplasher. Those elemental type adds need to be killed within 12 seconds of each other or they will resurrect. Each time someone attacks a Snaplasher, it gains a buff increasing its damage done by 10%, but at the same time decreases its movement speed by 5%. This can stack up to 99 times. We prefer to kite them either with a Hunter, Shaman, or Death Knight. Stormlashers have an interruptible Chain Lightning ability, and Ancient Water Spirits will periodically charge and knock back a player, including any other raid members near him. Our main tank tanks both those along with Freya. Killing this pack will remove 10 stacks of Attune to Nature from Freya. The second type of add is the Ancient Conservator. Our main tank also picks this guy up, but this is the main reason you may want to choose to have an off tank, as Freya and the Conservator together do hit pretty hard. As in the normal fight, spread out under the mushrooms. The person that gets Nature's Fear cast on them needs to move out of the group, but should try to find a mushroom further out so they are still able to cast or heal themselves. Killing Conservator will drop 25 stacks of Attune to Nature from Freya. Make sure that Iona's gifts always have highest DPS priority. If you don't kill those trees within 10 seconds of them spawning, they'll heal Freya and all her adds for 30% of their maximum health. The third add type are Detonating Lashers. Those quirky guys spawn in sets of 10, cannot be tanked, and will randomly attack players. To deal with them, we have everyone group up on Freya and AoE them down uniformly until they are low on health. Then we have a tank AoE taunt them from the riverbed and kill them while they're away from other players, so no one but the tank gets hit by any detonation. This part may take some practice. As you could see earlier on the very first wave in this video, if you fail to kill them in that small time frame, you'll have to single target them down, which results in a lot of AoE damage and easily a death or 2, which probably means a wipe. Make sure to pay close attention to sunbeams while you're clumped up. They are a lot harder to see since the patch. After all 6 waves have been dealt with, phase 2 starts and you fight Freya directly. We split the raid in 2 groups, a ranged and a melee group. The ranged group stands to the south, and the melee group stands to the north. When Freya throws out her pots, both groups move to the east or the west, whichever side they aren't on currently. That way, everyone is always in range, and executed correctly, there shouldn't be any pot deaths. Other than that, this phase is very straightforward and easy. Keep breaking people out of roots, keep avoiding sunbeams, and don't get caught in the ground tremor lockouts or pot spawns, and Freya will go down very quickly. Thanks for watching this movie. As always, feel free to ask questions or add suggestions either on YouTube or in the strategy thread on TankSpot.com. Also, TankSpot donors can download all of these movies in high definition directly from our servers. Click the second link in the movie information box to learn more.